Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Probing pass, and this is Luke de Jong. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aubameyang. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
There's the shot! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Porto are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fofana. Quinton Timber. And Pavard. And no, that was never going to make it. I was going to be disappointed with that. And it's Timber. Now it's Greenwood. Greenwood was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, well played. Agahawa. And here's Aubameyang, and the shot! Played into space. Timber does really well there, he is strong. And here's Agahawa. Vega is onto this, he has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Marseille really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Changement.
Medina gets a foot in here. Fofana. And this is Luke de Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Medina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Porto can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pepe. In with the challenge. Mora. And it's Fofana. Agahawa.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's in a great position here. Pepe! Pepe! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Now it's Luc de Jong. Pepe. Oh, that's nice.
Porto certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he thumps it clear. Some resolute defending there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pepe. Højbjerg knocks it into space. That'll be a corner. Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fofana attempts a clearance. He's had it taken off him. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Waneri. Højbjerg. Deep into stoppage time. Marseille have it back and can go again. And he's heaved it away. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Porto currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Luc de Jong. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. And it's Emerson. Pepe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, this looks sharp. Fofana. Pepe. And it's Mora. And he's intervened well there. Caught offside that time. Now it's Agahawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Emerson is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. Oh, crossbar! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
And it's Pepe. Driving on and making good progress. Porto still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's been taken short. Decent chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Porto restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Akahawa. Now it's Luke de Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's cut it out. Porto still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. He might be in here! Aubameyang! And Aubameyang! Goal! Marseille! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Marseille have their lead. Tries to pass it through. Fofana. Waneri. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Real chance! And again! Marseille have their second corner now.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 17. À sa place, le numéro 9. Attention, changement.
Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Porto have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Space for him to turn and look. Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And reclaimed it in a trice.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a shade optimistic. It'll be a throw-in. That's a cute ball. Porto could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Fofana. He's a sharp little ball here. Barella. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a good run he's making there.
That's good play from him.
It's crossed into the middle.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Header comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Searching pass he's played there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for the run. Pepe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
5 minutes.
Taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Froholt. That's Fofana. Bednarek. Great vision. Agahawa. Rooney breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's it. Porto can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly...